Maverick 100.9, Aggieland's country alternative. It's Aggieland Artist Day. I got Taylor Dunn on with me. Hey.
Hey, I'm so happy to be back. Thanks for having me again, Corliss.
I'm happy to have you back. We have struck up quite the fun little friendship this year, haven't we?
Yes, it's so nice because honestly, especially going to like little festivals like we did, it's nice to see a familiar face. And we have more awards coming up. So it's been a fun year.
I'm excited. Yeah, like we met back in March, and then immediately afterwards, Taylor released her very first single to Texas Country Radio. And congratulations on that. You did so well.
Oh, thank you. I had low expectations and I was nervous to see how I would do, of course, because you come into this and it's such a niche environment, I think. And like any new person, you try to break in. And I'm so happy. I mean, a lot of that is thanks to Ed Spacek, my promoter, and he, pushed the song and believes in me and the song itself. And so it did really well. I was really happy about it. And then you were my first interview.
Oh, that's right.
Yes.
Oh, if you guys don't know what we're referring to, Taylor's last single was Homesick When I'm Home. And I absolutely love that song. I wear your t-shirt all the time.
Oh, thank you.
But I am ready to roll out some new tunes for people. And this one I get tongue-tied on because your name is Taylor Dunn. And the title of the song is Never Done Love. That's a funny little spin. Did you mean to do that?
No, it's funny, this story. So my friend Cheney, who I also wrote Homesick When I'm Home with, she called me and was like, hey, I have another idea, but don't get offended. But I think you should write something like Never Done Love. Because obviously, literally the title, I've never been in love before. And so I was like, no, I don't get offended. That's a great idea. And then later on, it clicked that, of course, my last name is Dunn. And somebody was like, why didn't you do it Never Done Love, like Dunn? And I'm like, no, I draw the line there. Like, that's stupid. So yeah, I didn't think about it till later.
Oh man, that is so cool. I'm excited to lay this on everybody. You're kind of showing your heart right now. Like that's a big truth of who you are, and you're letting the world know, aren't you?
Absolutely. And honestly, it's definitely a vulnerable song, but I feel like I'm past the age of getting nervous about stuff. And it's like where I am right now, it's part of my story. It's nothing that, to be embarrassed about or whatever. And of course, sometimes it is something that I'm like, oh, this is a lot that I'm sharing. It's very personable. But at the same time, I think as a new artist, it shows people I'm totally comfortable with writing from a space of vulnerability. And I think to get a good song, sometimes you got to bleed out a little bit. And so that's what I did for the song. And I hope it makes people get to know me a little better, and maybe people that have related to it, in the past or currently, they'll have a special feeling towards the song. So hopefully it sticks with people.
There you go, guys. We're introducing her to you. It is Aggieland Artist Taylor Dunn, and you're listening to Never Done Love for the first time on Maverick 100.9. Due to copyright, Brian Broadcasting is not licensed to play music in podcast form, but we do urge you to search out these artists and these singles and download and stream wherever you find your favorite music. Today's interview continues now. Taylor Dunn, Never Done Love on Maverick 100.9. I've got Taylor on with me, and gentlemen, she is single, if you couldn't tell from the song. She would love a strapping young Aggie.
Oh, yeah.
Wouldn't that be the dream? Because you've now since graduated from A&M and you live in Dallas now. Do you think anything in this world could give you that driving force and come back home here?
I don't know. I mean, honestly, Aggieland is booming. I feel like every time I go back, I'm like, wait, what is this place? What's this new bar that used to be called this? The gas station is something different. I'm like, what is this place? And I say that because I am somebody, at least at this phase of my life, where I like to be around the hustle and bustle, which is why I love Dallas. There's a lot to do. Obviously, I am single, so I want to be by a nightlife and, restaurants and stuff like that. So, but hey, that's what I say. Aggieland's, it's getting up there. Maybe I'll come back.
All right. We're going to let you guys know whenever she's in town. I'm going to start auctioning Taylor Dunn off to all of you eligible bachelors. We'll do it for charity or something. You know?
That's maybe a good idea. You never know what could happen.
Never Done Love auction to save puppies.
I'm so bad. Oh my God. Like, I don't know if I can succumb myself to that.
Right? Say these puppies have never had a loving home, and we need a loving home for Taylor Dunn. No, okay, I'm getting way out there now.
That's hilarious.
I gotta mess with you. No, I love the new song. I am so proud of you.
Thank you.
Y'all give it up for one of our Aggieland artists. I am so glad I found her, not just because of her music, but she's my new sister, and I love her.
I love that.
So tell us, what else do we have in store for 2021? Any tours, any albums? What's going on?
Yeah. So this year is a big end of year for me because I actually am going to be releasing my EP on October 22nd. I know, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. We have actually a little party that we're going to do on the 24th on that Sunday. So I'm going to be like blasting everybody with this invitation. If anybody wants to come to Dallas.
Well, was that a hint? I don't know if you have to ask me twice.
I know. No, I'm literally texted my sister, who's my manager. I'm like, get the invitation ready. I'm tired of waiting. Like, we've got to send this out to people. I want it to be just such a fun event. And I know it's on a Sunday, so it's kind of hard. But anyways, EP comes out October 22nd. And I'm hoping that with that, obviously you've heard Homesick When I'm Home. You have heard Never Done Love. And then there's 4 more songs that'll be on the EP. And I think all of them, while they're cohesive to this project, like they all go together, they're definitely each a little bit different. And I think as a new artist, it hopefully will give people a fuller picture of who I am, what my sound is and my style. So that hopefully in the next year in 2022, after the holidays and everything, I can start to, I don't know. I mean, my goal is to open for somebody. I would love to do a tour or something like that. And it's just about networking too, stuff like this really is important to me. So we'll see what happens. I'm excited though.
Well, I am always rooting for you. You're my girl. I'm a huge fan. And everybody, please go check out Aggieland Artist Taylor Dunn's brand new single, EP coming later this month. You're not going to want to miss out on this girl. Taylor, we always love you. Thank you for coming back to Maverick.
Oh, thank you so much. I love coming in, Corliss. We'll have to get together soon. I'm trying to get back to College Station, so we 100% have to go to happy hour or something.
Bet.